So looking at how you network and partner with your fringe, your next door neighbors, literally, and then how you all market together to attract that tourist that says, pick us, we have this for diversity. We have jetboat tours, and we have canoe tours, and we have motorcycle tours, and we have all of these different attractions like Matey Crossing, which is close by, like the Ukrainian Village, which is close by, like your own museum right here in town. You have all these unique things that nobody else has.
Absolutely. And we have to realize that we're not in a silo, that by working together in the region, we can really build a strong tourism economy here.
It's beautiful. I've spent 6 days riding in the region, reconnecting with the area, and the views are just lovely.
Absolutely, and it depends on time of year, of course, but July, the canola is ripe in the fields, the vibrant colors, you get into a little later in the season once the leaves start turning. Some of the valleys, hills and valleys and twisties that we have here are just breathtaking with the colors. We have a curve that is the longest continuous highway curve in the world.
I rode that curve.
You don't even realize you're in the curve until you discover you're going a completely different direction.
Yeah. And it's a long sweeper that just doesn't seem like it's ever going to end, and that you're going to be, coming back around to touch yourself. Yet you're going a completely opposite direction. And again, the view as you're in that sweeper, because it also affords you a great view of the different hills and the rolling territory that's here, because it's beautiful. Everything's up and down. There's lots of beautiful curves, because there's a lot of lakes and a lot of sloughs and ponds and small creeks through this area.
Yes, this isn't called the Lakeland region for nothing.
Speaking of that, what kind of fishing is here?
Well, on the river, there's, you name it. They're quite regularly pull out very nice sturgeon. There's walleye, goldeye. The lakes, have our traditional northern Alberta, perch and, the jackfish and that kind of stuff, burbot.
Do you guys do lots of ice fishing derbies and things like that here?
There is a lot of ice fishing in the wintertime. It's a very big snowmobile region.
I can see why, because with the rolling hills, it must just be a blast to be on a snow machine out here.
Yeah, very well maintained and trail systems. So, and Murnum has a snowmobile club. They have a very active snowmobile club, and they do a vintage snowmobile show every year. And
the other thing that this region has to offer that a lot of areas in Alberta don't, and we hope to change that in some ways, is that the highways are empty.
Yes.
Largely during the day, if you want to come out and go for a ride where you can relax and get into nature and the rhythm of your bike and the rhythm of the road, this would be the place to come.
Yeah, with the motorcycle traffic here has increased exponentially over the years, and it's still, when you're on that road, you sometimes feel like you're the only person on it.
Absolutely, because the other beautiful thing is this county and this region have a lot of paved secondary roads.
Indeed, yeah.
Now, there's one other little segment of economic development when it comes to rubber hire tourism that we haven't touched on, and that's the whole adventure bike, off-road, gravel riding kind of person. You were explaining to me earlier that there are a lot of opportunities out here to go explore things that people who only go on the highways will never have a clue of. Tell me a little bit about that.
Because of the nice rolling countryside, there's opportunities to get off the highway, get onto secondaries, from secondaries get onto paved lanes, from paved lanes, get onto
Gravel
gravel
roads.
grid roads and get onto trails. And there are countless old, farmsteads and homesteads and settlements and cairns and things around the countryside that people just don't see.
Right.
Unless you're local, you don't realize what all is out there. Beautiful old stone structures that are out of sight, out of mind. Right here in town, there's a stone garage, fieldstone garage. It was built in 1940. It was a Plymouth dealership at the time, and it was probably the most photographed thing between Two Hills and Derwent. Every day, people on motorcycles, hot rod cars, whatnot, wheel in here to park in front of this building and take photographs.